What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Shine Your Light Podcast, and I'm here because I had did a video the other day and I didn't put it out for the world because I felt like I needed to touch on it a little bit more than what I did. And so this is more so like a reaction video before I put the video out. So yeah, stay tuned. Let's just do my favorite song. Tap into Pressure Clothing brand. It's so dope. It's so dope. Tap in. I'm so happy, guys. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. So God be the greatest. Thankful. I feel like I didn't elaborate enough in this video, so I feel like I had to rewind it. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like God was like, speak. Because I want to put, and on some real shit, like I want to put, like, people talk about relationships and all the time on my Shine Your Light podcast. Like, everybody that I bring in, they be like, they topics is relationships, and I'm like, I'm not in a relationship, so I don't want to speak on relationships all the time. So it's like, I speak on them, and I don't know if it might be, I'm gonna keep it all the way real, like, it might be bothering people that I speak on shit, but me speaking on it is just my truth. Like, it ain't to bash them or nothing like that, it's my truth. But I feel like, I want to put it to rest right now. Like, I don't want to, but stay tuned for all the other shit. But like, I feel like as far as me speaking on it on the podcast, like, I don't want to speak on it no longer. So I feel like I wanted to do this video to let people know, like, this is my truth. Like, it's all my truth. But I'm ready to put it to bed. Because I don't deal with them people. I'm not in them situations no more. So it's like, why the fuck keep speaking on it? I don't want to speak on it no more. So that's why I'm making a reaction.
But I could be friends with them. Not even friends, associates.
That part. I know we can't be friends no more, but we can be something.
It's no bad blood. No bad blood.
By the time this Eagles fan is finished drinking his Pepsi, you'll be 15 seconds closer to game time. Eagles watching.
And I'm just coming in from my people's Readathon. It's so good. It's so good. Yeah. Stay tuned for the videos that I'm about to put out.
Shout out to T. Shout out to T. T, this used to be your shit. Bucket ass.
Fuck this. No hard feelings. It's still all love. Still all love.
Hey.
do. I love what I do, y'all. Like, I love it. Like, at the time, you know, I used to be like, oh, these motherfuckers gonna accept it. These motherfuckers gonna feel the shit. But I don't give a fuck about that now. I feel it. So, I love it.
And I ain't gonna lie, I've been talking to my mom about you, bitch.
And let me pause this because I don't talk to my mom about you. Like, it was more so my mom told me, it's funny. My mom told me she seen you at Kristen's house and she seen you with your grills and shit. That's what she said all the time. Like, oh, I seen Tierra with her grills and shit, and like she looked nice. She looked nice. Like, she looked like she still got herself together. So in this video, it's like I spoke on him like she do. Like she's a thorough bitch. I don't speak on you, but it's still all love. But my people speak on you and they think highly of you. And to me, you a bad bitch. But, and I wonder why.
Bitch, they're a bitch. You always been thorough.
Have been.
And then you know your only problem. So they're a bitch. They're a bitch.
That part, you just gotta tap in.
I'm a thorough bitch. They're a bitch. Recognize
You do.
they're a bitch.
You do. I ain't gonna say she do. I'm talking to you. You do.
Tap into yourself. Once you tap into yourself, oh man, you'll be amazing. Oh man, for the next motherfucker.
That part.
Tap in. Give credit where it's due.
That part. Give credit.
And I'm a different breed. I'm a different breed.
She like T is more so like T. She's loving. T is she's amazing, but she just wasn't it for me. But I know that she'll be amazing for the next person once she tap in. Because if she don't tap in, it's gonna be the same tape over and over again. Now fuck that, you fix yourself so you can be better for the next. But she do. And I don't have no regrets. That was 17 years of my life. And she taught me so much. Like, she taught me so much. Their relationship taught me so much. And that's why I don't speak negative or nothing about it because I know. Like, the next motherfuckers might not know, but me and her know. Like, yeah, she's dope. She's dope. She's different. And God bless her, and I wish her the best with everything she's going through or go through in her life.
You know that. You know that.
I love you, y'all.
Anything that I dealt with, taught them. Taught them. Whether they want to put it out there or not, taught them, and they dope as hell. They so dope. They're so dope. But it's like, on yourself.
That part.
Because once they tap into themselves, they're gonna be amazing for the next motherfuckers. Amazing. And I'm
It's only that.
keeping it all real. Like, I'm a different breed. They different.
They gotta be
different.
good.
As long as they go in,
Gotta go in. Gotta go in.
they're gonna be amazing for the next motherfuckers that
Gotta
they
go
do.
in.
And that's from the heart. That
And they gotta go in because I feel like, and I'm stopping the video because I feel like a lot of people don't go in. Like a lot of people don't tap into what really is bothering them. Like they don't tap into all that the deepest shit. You know what I mean? But I'm a person, like I go deep every time, and I feel like that's why I know I'd be amazing for the next person. But a lot of people don't tap in. I feel like once they do, like the next person don't got nothing to worry about at all, because it tapped in. Like you know what you can handle, you know what you're gonna deal with, you know your triggers, you know, like you know all these things. So I feel like everybody should go in. It's amazing once you go
beautiful
in.
people, they just, that don't mean that they're not good for the next motherfuckers. Maybe you just like, you want shit a certain way, you want.
And meaning, and I gotta stop that because I feel like motherfuckers get a little confused about what I was saying right here, but it was more so like, and I hate to be like, it's not even judgmental. It's more so like, I know what I want. Like I know what I want. So if a person's not giving me something that I want, and not saying that, no, I'm perfect, because I'm not perfect. It was more so like I don't want nobody that's for the streets. Like I don't want nobody that can't hold themselves accountable for shit that they done in their life or shit that they do. Like it's so deeper than what I was saying. Like it's so much more like respect. Like and you know what somebody told me before, like I want me, and I do want me. Like I want me, but I want me. And I ain't gonna lie, like I want me, but I want different in a way. I want me, but I want different in a way. And they told me like, oh, my problem is you want you. And I used to sit on that, and I'm like, what do they mean? Like, and that's true. It's true, because I do want me in a way, but I still want you, if that makes sense. For real.
You want different shit for yourself, but that don't mean the next motherfucker don't want it. Like everybody I dealt with, they're amazing.
They are.
But they just gotta tap into themselves. Once they tap into themselves,
Everybody I deal with, like they are different, because if they wasn't different, I wouldn't have kept it on so long. Like
and I know that, and I wish them the
they are
best.
different.
Yeah, they do. They do.
They're different.
Anything that
Because if they wasn't, I wouldn't fuck with them.
whether they said or not, I put some shit on them. God made me because of who I am. But they're amazing. They're amazing no matter. You know, I say certain stuff about them, and that's because it's my truth. Like that.
And let me elaborate on that. Like I feel like my cousin, and I can't fuck with him no more, and I love him to death, but like he tested me too many times when it came to them bringing up topics about relationships, and I elaborated on them, and they still like telling me in my own shit that, oh, why do I keep bringing up my exes if they're bringing up the topic about exes and relationships and shit like that. But it was more so like I can't fuck with people like that. Like when I tell you I eliminate anybody that try to come against me, I eliminate them because they no longer serve me. Like they no longer serve me, and I ain't even gonna get all deep into it. You know what I mean? Because I be feeling like I wanna talk. But as far as my exes, like excuse me, like as far as my exes, I feel like no, they don't owe me anything. Like they don't owe me nothing, like nothing at all. And they're dope. They're dope. Anybody I ever deal with, to me, is dope. Cause I feel like they had to have something within them for me to deal with them. And I'm just keeping it all the way real, like they do. They do.
It's my truth. Like I'm not bashing them. I'm not bashing them. But I just want them to know, like, all the shit they might be putting out there about me. Like, keep it real. Like, tell what a blessing I was to your life. Like just tell the truth. Even though God knows, you know what I mean? So they really don't even have to put it out there to the next motherfucker.
But he knows. Nobody
just
ever
a delivery and everything that ever crossed me. Like I just try to put goodness in them, like positive energy, and not saying that at times like the shit that they done, I reacted wrong. As far as put my hands on them, and well, I can't even say put my hands on them because the first chick that I was
see, I had to put it out
the
there.
first chick I would deal with, but the
with my ass,
17 years
with my
she was
ass.
my ass.
My father used to look at me like, what the fuck is wrong with you that you letting
She
this
know what
woman
I'm
be
saying.
in?
She used to whoop my ass for the previous shit that she wanted to
Fuck it,
nice stuff out.
Never
But
again.
The second chick that I call something, yeah, she's sneaky as hell. She was sneaky.
But nah, I really want to elaborate on Renee. Like, and I'm gonna keep it over real. I feel like Renee dealt with a lot when it came to me. As far as, I'm gonna keep it all real. Like, I'm gonna keep it all real. I feel like Renee had to deal with a lot when it came to me. Like, she had to deal with a lot. And I'm gonna talk like, and it's kind of like a little emotional for me. Like, she had to deal with a lot because they was, and I'm gonna keep it all real, they were sisters. And I seen a lot of the same traits that I seen with her sister. So I had to like, it was very emotional for me. It's very emotional. I'm just keeping it all real. Like, she dealt with a lot because I feel like, it was the same shit, and I used to compare shit And I shouldn't have been comparing because it was two different people. But I was comparing because I seen a lot of the same shit. And motherfuckers used to be like, I didn't talk to many people about it, but somebody had said like, oh, they're sisters, so what do you expect? And in my mind, I'm like, no, fuck that, they different people. And I'm telling you, in my mind, I'm like, fuck that, they're two different people, so why is that? So why is that the same? And I ain't gonna lie, I went to my brother. I was talking to my brother about it. My baby brother. Like, it's the same, they're sisters. But I get emotional thinking about it, but like she was dope, like she stuck. But get back to the conversation, but yeah, she stuck with me through a lot, like and on some real shit, I'm giving her like she stuck with me, like it was shit that I knew a person wouldn't deal with. As far as, you know, coming into a relationship and you're talking about your ex, tell them knowing that you ain't on some for real shit. Like, I didn't speak about T, I didn't none of that, because that shit was done. It was like years. Me and T had smashed probably like 2 years prior to me talking to Sheena. So it was like, it was already done. But then you feel like you're getting the same shit all over again. And I didn't want to go through that no more. So I compared a lot of shit. Like, I compared a lot of shit. And Sheena held me down. Like, I fucks with her. Like, I will always fuck with her. Like, she ain't, maybe she ain't ready to talk because she feel like, you know, I hurt her and shit like that. But at the same time, if a motherfucker can hold themselves accountable, then it would be different. But I feel like that's the only thing I did wrong in that situation, other than, you know, putting my hands on them. But they put their hands back on me. But I feel like that was wrong. Like, she's a rider. She's a rider. So whoever the fuck make her happy, like, y'all good. Y'all good. Cause they beautiful people. Like, they are beautiful people. I just feel like maybe, nah, I ain't gonna say maybe, like, they just ain't good for a relationship when it comes to me, like, but to somebody else, like, they are amazing women. Like, they are amazing. You know, you got some people that want to deal with certain shit like that, like, but I don't want to deal with that. Like, I want a person that's only for me. And I don't gotta look over my shoulders or worry about they doing this and doing that with somebody else. And the motherfucker might say, oh, it's insecurity and shit like that. But like, nah, if you show certain shit, then ain't no insecurity. Like, ain't no, are you insecure? Like, nah, that shit is what it is. Because if you wasn't showed it, you wouldn't dwell on it. But back to the,
And all she had to do was keep it real.
still all love, girl, motherfucker. She's a beautiful, she is a beautiful person.
Slapped her a
Very
couple
beautiful.
times. She slapped me a couple times, so yeah, she can't just say that.
I
slapped her because she slapped me. I had busted lips and all
Yo,
that.
and I'm gonna speak on it, and she might laugh at this video, but yo, it's not funny, yo. It's not funny, but fuck it, I'm laughing. It was a time where and she know what I'm talking about. It was a time where she was getting texts and shit, right? And motherfucker was saying they was sending money from jail, like somebody's gonna send you some money from jail, so accept it and shit like that. While we was laying in bed. And I'm thinking to myself, like, bitch, what the fuck kind of shit is you doing? And why we laying together, right? Fuck it. I'm telling my truth. It was like, bitch, what the fuck is you doing that motherfucker's talking about? And that they gonna send you some money from jail, right? And we had a whole argument that day in the bed, laying in the bed, and I told her to bring me home. I came home and I got some clothes and shit. And I don't know where we was going, but we probably was going back to her house. And I'm laughing because the shit was funny at the time. But we get in the car and shit. And the bitch says something about it being the wrong number. She texted the wrong number, or she sent the message to the wrong number. Alright, whatever. But this bitch, as the bitch saying it was the wrong number, this bitch reached across the fucking passenger side and slapped me in my, she slapped me. Like back slapped me and shit. And I felt my lip puffing up, and so I'm like, yo, thinking to myself like, this bitch got that, she got that. and she ain't know what I was gonna do. She ain't know what I was gonna do when she done that dumb shit. So I just looked at her and I smiled, and I said, you got that. You got that. And is she gonna be real or not? She might not want to be. But it's real. When that bitch did that to me, I'm like, I'm ready to kill this bitch. But I couldn't say much because I had back slapped her prior a couple weeks ago when her lip busted up. So I'm like, fuck it, you gotta eat it. You gotta eat it. Fuck it. It's a part of life. You live and you learn. You live and you learn.
Yeah,
God bless you.
Like you go through shit in life.
You did.
And I don't regret anything. I don't regret nothing. But they are good women. Like
everybody, they're beautiful.
Good dude. Like the first nigga I messed with, like once they tap, like I said, like anything I dealt with, like once they tap into themselves, like they will be amazing for the next people.
That part, and I believe, they'll be amazing. They will be, because they're different.
They're just not for me in a relationship because I dealt with shit from them, so I could never be in a relationship with them.
Right.
But I could be cool. I could be cool. And it's all love because God is love. I am love.
He is.
I always been love, but I just learned to not deal with certain shit.
That part.
But now they all do.
They are.
And I want y'all to really listen to this video. And this is my shining light on my podcast. Like it's different. I'm sitting in my car. I just happen to pull up at home. And it's early, still early, 9 o'clock. But this is my truth. Like
it is. And I want to talk about that. Like I feel like you know, people might think you're bashing them and you're putting they shit out there, but I feel like if it's somebody's life, it's somebody's truth and somebody's story, I feel like they should be able to tell their truth and tell their story. And I'm a person, I'm not bashing nobody. Like I love everybody. Like I love all of them. it's straight like that. Like I love all of them, and I'm not bashing them, but like this is my truth. So you know, I feel like accept it. Like, and if you feel any type of way, like tap in. But it's my truth.
At all. At all. So, sometimes when they're not honest, it had the next person looking at you like you done bad because they ain't telling the truth. But I'm a person that tell the truth no matter what it is. I'm an honest person.
Truthful. Very truthful.
I'm not perfect, but I'm honest.
Not perfect. I'm not perfect, but I'm truthful.
Yeah, man, they're not bad. I just learned life is lessons, and I just learned like from all of them. Like they all taught me something. Like, and I'm gonna be always real. Like they all taught me something. Like the first nigga I was with.
This shit is deep. This shit is deep.
I'm gonna keep it real. Like the nigga I was with. He told me about the first girl I was with.
He did.
He told me about the shit she was doing.
That part.
I'm like, oh shit. So then now he trying to get in the mix.
Tell me about her.
And she started telling me about him.
Both of them. Like.
And then you get with the next chick. And
she a friend.
She's your friend, and you
best
hear
friend.
all
One of your best friends.
situations about her. And then they telling you shit about her.
God be the glory.
And now you with the next chick, and she telling you situations about her.
Mm-hmm.
It was just like every situation I was in, was like everybody telling me about.
So what did you learn?
And it wasn't lies, it's just showing you, like, you gonna deal with that shit or you ain't.
Right.
And I dealt with a lot. From each and every one of them. Mm-hmm. Like, each and every one of them. And it's so deep, But it's like, when do you learn your lesson?
That's hard.
And I learned it.
I did. I had no choice but to learn.
And my 17-year relationship taught me the most. It taught me everything. Most. Like, it was like, now what are you gonna do with after this? That's how I felt. It was like, what are you gonna do with after this?
Mm.
And it was like,
that's how real that shit is.
I ain't dealing with no bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
If you read it and you got them feelings, then that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And I dealt with it for a second. Not saying it to God be the glory. Not saying that it was bad.
And it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all. Like, it wasn't bad. Like, and I'm speaking on Renee. Like, that situation wasn't bad. Like, it was still lessons that I needed to learn within myself. Like, it was lessons that I still had to learn because she's a beautiful person. Like, she's a beautiful person. But, and it all goes back to me saying that people gotta tap into themselves. But, she dealt with a lot when it came to me. Like, she didn't have to deal with cheating because I didn't cheat. Like, that's not what I do. Like, I don't cheat. I don't do all that kind of shit. Like, you that shit when you don't know yourself and you're immature still and you ain't ready to grow up. I've been grown. You know what I mean? So she never had to deal with that. It was more so like dealing with shit from they sisters. Fuck it, straight like that. They were sisters. And the fuck, I seen a lot of shit. Same shit, so I didn't want to deal with it. But at the same time, like she's dope. She's a very dope woman. She's loving. Like them bitches is the shit. And once they tap into their stuff, they'd be amazing for the next people, the next person, because they're dope as hell. Like, but I just want shit a certain way with me when it comes to a relationship. But them bitches is dope as hell. Like the next motherfuckers, the motherfuckers that's with them, I can't even say the next motherfuckers because I don't know nobody's situations. But like them bitches is dope, and them motherfuckers is gonna love them because they different breeds, and it's all love for both of them. Like it's all love because them bitches is dope. This, you know, maybe, I ain't gonna say maybe I need to do anything, because at the same time, like, they different. It just ain't work out with me. That's it.
Wasn't that, it was lessons to be learned. Like, it was like, you learn from this woman, meaning my ex for 17 years, I learned from that woman.
That part. She taught me a lot.
And I knew what I didn't want to go through no more. And once I started seeing the same shit over and over again, I'm like, get out of this.
That's all.
Get out of this. Like, what the fuck is you doing to yourself? Like, what?
I started going crazy. It started reminded me of what I went through with my ex.
Like maybe people don't.
I didn't want to do that.
Maybe people might feel some type of way because I'm speaking my truth.
That's all it was. Like,
but I
never wanted to live that life again that I went through.
For it, like long as it was
my
the truth.
Ex for 17 years.
Like if it's the truth, I'm all for it. But if it's a lie, I'm like, nah, I'm stepping in.
That hard.
So if y'all feel like it ain't the truth for y'all, like y'all can step in. But
y'all feel like I'm not being honest, but y'all know I'm honest.
This is a different breed. I don't have the reason to lie about nothing.
But if y'all feel like I ain't, tap in.
But God bless them. Like I said, you know, again, like they just wasn't good for me as far as a relationship, but to somebody else, they could be amazing.
That part. And I know that for sure.
Like, whether they tell the truth or not, like, especially my last ex, she used to tell me, oh, she's going to be a wife, somebody's wife, and
she did, and I'm going to pause it. She needs to tell me, like, oh, I might not be enough for you, but I'm going to be somebody's wife. And I used to tell her, like, I'm sure you'll be somebody's wife, because they're amazing. Like, they're amazing, like, when it comes to certain shit. But I think I'm just, like, more so, I think I'm more so, like, I want shit a certain way. I want shit to be a certain way. And, the way they do shit or carry themselves is just not the way I want it, and maybe it's more so like I'm gonna keep it all real, like I have standards, and I'm gonna be for real, like, and maybe that's what it is, like, but I be talking to a friend here and there, and he'd be like, cause he's going through some shit with his girl, and it's like, I don't know, I have standards, and it's like motherfuckers was saying, like, in his situation was like somebody told him, like, either you gonna make your shit right, or you gonna just keep going to the next motherfucker. I don't want to do neither. I'm not saying that I don't want to make it right, but at the same time, like, a motherfucker that keep repeating the same shit over and over again, I don't want to make that right. But and I don't want to keep going to the next motherfucker. Like I that's just something I don't want to do. So I don't know. It's like kind of hard, but I'm not. My focus is not on a man or a woman right now. Like my focus is on me being better for myself. You know, and like more so me being better for myself right now. Like not saying that you still don't get the thoughts as far as like being, cause I'm getting old, and I repeat that cause I ain't old, but I'm getting older, and I want a family and a kid, and like Sash, time is ticking, but to God be the glory. I pay attention.
No, you're good. I know, but just not for me. Because
they are amazing.
I want a person to carry themselves a certain way when it comes
to amazing.
Being in a relationship with me and being committed to me. And if you ain't carrying yourself that way, then I can't respect you.
But I can respect them. So I don't know why I said I can't respect them.
17 years
they just ain't for me.
It got it.
I respect them.
Not saying I'm perfect, because I've done wrong.
I have.
Not in the last relationship, but in the 17-year relationship. Like,
and I have done wrong in this last relationship because it was like I just wanted things to be a certain way, and I'm gonna keep it all the way real. They had a lot of shit that they had to deal with, and I didn't let them deal with it because, and I'm gonna keep it all the way real. I feel like it's not that I didn't let them deal with it, but I feel like I was in the way of it. I was in the way of it because it was so much shit that had just came out of nowhere. I'm getting into a situation that I know nothing about. I mean, not saying that I don't know nothing about, but when I got into that situation, like all this shit is coming, from the children, from the ex, from the mother, from her mother, it was just like so much shit. And all I wanted to do was, it was never to fuck with them. It was never to fuck with her. Like, it was more so like me coming into a situation and I'm seeing all the shit going on. And it was more so I wanted everybody happy. Like from her to her mother to, oh my God, to the children. I just wanted everybody happy. And when I got in there, everybody started being happy. Yeah, I just seen like brokenness and no happiness, like, and I wanted to fix it. I feel like you can fix this, Sash. Like, get in here and fix it. And he had to put me here for a reason. Like, that's how I look at any situation. Like, he put me here for a reason, and I believe it was to make everybody be happy. And God bless them, and I wish them all the happies and the happiness, because it's beautiful. It's beautiful, and I don't. Yeah, I don't hold none of that. Fuck it. It is what it is. Like it. I just wanted them all happy. That's it. I just wanted them all happy. And I started. I ain't gonna lie. I started doing shit like making motherfuckers communicate, hooking niggas up with this person, like let's branch out with this person, like just to be happy. Because I seen the household wasn't happy. And I love them. I love them all. I love them all. And that's just for real. I love them all.
I'm not perfect, but just because they done some shit don't mean I had to do some shit.
That part.
But I done shit. And that shit rocky.
And when I say that they done some shit and I done some shit, it's more so speaking on T. Like, me and T, we were together for 17 years on and off. So it was more so like T wanted to keep branching out. And I'm just keeping it all the way real. Tiara wanted to branch out, and at the time I'm like, fuck that, I'm not dealing with this shit. Like, fuck it, I'm gonna go ahead and do me. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do me. She doing her, I'm gonna do me. And it wasn't like I'm getting back or I'm doing some burnt out shit. Like, it's like, fuck it. Like, what you gonna sit around still and keep looking crazy, or you gonna live your life too? So it was never no get back. Like, even with the Sheena situation, like, it was never get back. Like, I never fuck with Sheena to get back on Tiara, or fuck with Tiara to get back on Sheena. Like, it was never that. Just shit happens. Like, sometimes you can't control what goes on in life. But that never been my MO. Like, I'm not a person that get back or don't no good come out of that shit. And that's not a person I am, and that's on everything I love. Like, I've never been that person. Just so happened, like, what the fuck? Like, I wasn't in nothing for 3 years, and she came around, we started talking, and it was never supposed to be nothing. We didn't look at each other like fucking around with each other. Like, never. Like, when we was younger, we fucked around. We fucked around before me and Tiara fucked around. So it was like, when she came back around, it was on at least on my behalf. Like, I didn't think that it was gonna be anything. I thought it was just gonna be a vibe. And just so happens, you never say never, but it ended up being something else. But now it was never no get back, because it's all love. It's all love. It's never. I'm not that woman that play get back and all that shit, because that shit is childish. It's childish. I'm just a different breed. I'm not into that shit. So a motherfucker might think, oh, you fuck with Sheena to get back. Once a motherfucker that's weak-minded and like don't know them or don't know their word for, or just like childish as hell, like. But no, it was never that. It was never that for me. I never fucked with neither one of them to get back at all.
I hold myself accountable for everything I've done. From as far as putting my hands on somebody, or calling names, like you don't have people that
you don't know how it shit affect motherfuckers, like
situations.
A lot of shit damage people, and I don't want to damage nobody. Shit is real.
But again, I wish them everybody the best. Like, I love, and I wish all of them the best. Like, I want them to be happy. Like, I genuinely want them to be happy.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I learned from all of them.
Definitely.
I learned, and that's what I say all the time. Like, people can watch these videos and shit like that and act like they ain't learning.
They learning.
They learning.
They learning.
And I hold myself accountable for everything I've done, and God know what I've done, know what I didn't do.
That part.
I love you. I love so much. I love. And I love y'all.
That part.
So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on that notification
Alright,
bell.
y'all, that's it.
Let me know how y'all
I just feel like I had to react because it's like
podcast.
I didn't have a clear mind.
This is my
I mean,
topic.
I had a clear mind, but I was a little on
Accountability.
in this video. So I'm like, man, let
And I
me
hold
react
myself accountable.
and let people know, like, more so let me react to this video so people can get a better understanding about what I'm saying. Like, oh man, this I just want to put the relationship shit to rest, like, for real. Like, I want to put it to rest. Like, I don't want to speak, like, people speak on my podcast and they want to talk about relationships or how did this person do in a relationship. I don't want to speak about that shit. Like, I don't want to deal with nothing that no longer serves me. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm just keeping it all the way real. Like, what the fuck if you with somebody else and motherfuckers is bringing up relationship topics and shit like that? Like, who wants to hear about the same shit over and over? I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it, and I don't want to speak it. And again, like, I wish everybody the best. Like, I don't want to speak that over my life anymore. Like, you know, you got other situations that you might be in or dealing with now. I don't want to do that no more. So, you know, not saying that they can't speak their shit, speak their truth, or speak, you know, like, speak on what they're going through. But I don't want to keep speaking on the same shit. Like, everything is like, every topic is relationships. And that's why I speak on relationships so much, because everybody's topics is relationships. Even though I can speak on it. But I don't want to keep reliving that same shit over and over again. Because a motherfucker don't know, like, what that might bring up. And, like, I don't, even though, like I said, I can speak on it. Because I'm over every situation as far as being with them. As far as being in a committed relationship or situationship with them. And I'm like, man, sometimes you gotta push it to bed. And I want to put it to bed. So, yeah, this is, that was my shine the light of my accountability. So I feel like I want to speak on it. I want to speak on it and just let it rest. And this is all still love for everybody. Like, it's all still love, and maybe one day everybody come together and shit, they might, if they take accountability and be real, you might see them on the podcast. God bless everybody. It's all love. I love all of y'all. Stay tuned.